Alright, the original idea of this video was a different car, but unfortunately it arrived broken. Luckily, I had another car, which is the Ferrari 312 T3. The car Gilles Villeneuve drove in 1978. But before we begin today's video, I first want to introduce you to our sponsor, GPworld.nl. As you may know by now, GPworld is a store located in the Netherlands, and they have one of the largest collection of GP Replicas cars from stock. Don't live in the Netherlands? Don't worry, they also ship worldwide. So, if you're interested in these vintage Formula 1 cars from the GP Replicas brand, make sure you get them at GPworld.nl. So thank you, GP World, for sponsoring today's video, and let's get straight into the review of this beautiful model car. This is actually one of the most luxurious boxes you can get. Top has the GP Replicas emblem. At the side we have a couple of stickers with some info as well. That's basically it for the box. And let's lift that nice little cloth piece we have at the top. Even comes with a driver figure, which is really nice. Right away you're greeted with that beautiful deep toned Ferrari red. This front wing is actually very low to the ground, which is very interesting to see. Basically, you have this chrome aluminum style front wing. A couple different logos. We have Egypt and Michelin, and we have a very tiny emblem of Ferrari itself. The suspension is looking really nice. We see those megaphone style brake ducts looking really interesting. Front tire is looking really neat. We have a Michelin tire, which we don't see too often actually. Rims are looking okay. We have some gold and some silver in there too, looking really nice. Nose cone of the car, we also have number 12 and an Egypt logo as well. So the cockpit of this car looking really interesting. We have this plexiglass piece, which is a little bit of a tinted blue. A nice little driver figure here, and I don't see a visor strip on there. Helmet is looking really nice, very famous Gilles Villeneuve helmet. The steering wheel looking great, gouge is looking interesting too. The sidewall of the cockpit, we have the Ferrari emblem, Gilles Villeneuve, and a Fiat logo too. And once again, a beautiful number 12 on there as well. From the top view of the side pods, we actually have this very interesting gaps on both sides, looking really cool. At the splitter, we have a bunch of different logos. Just going to name a few: Brembo, Ericsson's, SKF, Speedline, Champions, and so on and so on. We do have a little bit of an exposed engine here, looking pretty good. We see some bronze detailing there as well, which you don't see too often. Some different hoses too, looking pretty neat. Suspension and all, looking pretty solid. And we get to the rear wing of this car, which is pretty cool. Once again in this chrome style, almost look like the 1950s at this point. What's also very funky to see, by the way, are those mirrors, those aerodynamic mirrors we had back then. The car comes on a nice little leather base as well. Very nice and premium quality. We do have a plaque as well, and that basically reads 312 T3 1978 number 12 Gilles Villeneuve, winner Canadian GP Montreal 1978, limited edition of 500 pieces with the emblem of GP Replicas. So there we have the car in front of us today. If you're interested in this car, you can get that at gpworld.nl. Links will be down in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one as well.